Good morning, everybody. Relic right here, reliving history, one old relic at a time.
Wake up in the morning, digging all day long, searching for a way of light, long since come and gone. It's long since come and gone.
Good morning, everybody. Relic right here. Got myself, got JD Vance. Look at there. That's why we call him. Oh, it won't zoom. It won't zoom in reverse. Y'all see why we call him JD Vance. Anyway, and that's Jeff. That's just Jeff. They're both named Jeff. So anyway, we're gonna stop saying this on every video, but we're gonna start calling him JD Vance. So I got a legend. JD's got a legend. Jeff Moore's got a Manicore. We're at the old home site we've been to several times. It's right up there on the hill. Chimney pile's right up there. I think we found 6 or 8 toe taps here, some old coins, just a bunch of old stuff. So yeah, been here a bunch, but we're gonna dig around and see what else we can find. All right, everybody, I started at 3050. It's my 5th hole of the day right there. And chimney's right there. You see that big pile of chimney rocks. See the flowers all up through the field. Those were blooming here about a week or 2 ago. I think cold weather shut them back down. But yeah, chimney right there. 5th hole of the day right there. Set this aside. There's still a tone in the hole. A few little fresh breaks on that old jug. But yeah, just coming up the hill here from the trucks to the old house place. Makes you wonder what's in that hole right there. Still got a high tone. Anything good, I'll show y'all. All right, everybody, I'm gonna hold 8 on the day. Sounded okay till I flipped the plug over, or tried to flip the plug over too many roots. Sounded okay, and then it didn't sound okay. But anyway, now it's big iron, I think, or some sort of chunk of iron. Well, shape of a harmonica reed plate, but it's not. It's just iron. Anyway, hold 8 on the day. Got some rounded edges like it's finished, kind of like a harmonica reed plate, but it's iron, so it can't be. Or is that brass? I don't know. Anyway, jump. All right, everybody, hole number 12. Same deal. Sounded good till I moved it, and then it sounded like big iron. Well, I'm not going to say it sounded good. It sounded okay until I moved it, and then it sounded like big iron. Well, that's cool. That is similar to like an A-arm off of, oh, it's got numbers on it. All right, I won't bore y'all too long, but let's scrub on that right quick. Just for a second. That's like an A-arm off a tractor or a Model T or something. Anyway, if you're gonna dig iron, maybe that circle is why it gave a good beep. It says 72, I see C-U-S, 72 C-U-S, so I don't know what it is, but anyway, had a hex. That one, a hex nut went through there. Oh, you know what this might be? This might be a wrench, y'all. That was an open end. That was a 15/16, and then we'll see if that's not round on the end. So anyway, it's got words on it. Maybe by the tailgate wrap up, we'll know, or Sister Rhonda will tell us on the video. All right, I was over there showing Jeff what I think is a wrench, and we're now fairly certain is a wrench. And we're fairly certain we'll be able to figure out what kind. There's a hex, there's an open end, there's a, he said he had a decent little signal right there, so I was going to, ah!
But is it old?
Come on now.
I think it might be Indian.
You're kidding me.
Let me see. I can't see it.
All right, we're looking with you. It's green.
It's green.
How about that, y'all? He said don't take it. Oh, yeah, very cool.
Take it away.
Congratulations, man. 1905 Indian head penny. How cool is that?
Fantastic.
That's awesome, man.
Good stuff.
Manicor is happy. We have dug this place to death, y'all. There's the chimney right over there. There's where I dug my wrench right over there. There's my detector by that tree, see it? And there's the chimney. You think this is the driveway. There's a modern junk, but anyway, I think this is the driveway right down through here. And we just stood over there, talked about the driveway, and I showed him, and he jumped right up here in the driveway and found it. That's probably their parking spot. Get out of their buggies and stuff. Congratulations, man. We're going to get some pictures of that. Hold on.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. So he was just saying this Indian head penny was about 2 or 3 inches deep.
Yeah.
If that. So, but it's very, very rocky. So maybe everything's staying up shallow. So once again, we took some pictures. Congratulations, man. Go find.
Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Yep. Awesome. It's better than a nickel though. So I dug hole 18 right there, y'all. And a little piece of iron with a hole in it. So, and Jess got a really good tone. I brought my legend over here and swung over it. I left the hole open right back there because it's under about 9 roots, and it sounds like a head stamp. So I'm probably gonna dig it. There's JD over there. There's the chimney right there. And Jess says, I swing over this, it's a good signal. It's at least buttony. You know what that is? I do.
Nope.
All right, so that's a big old piece of brass, and we'll play a guessing game. Guess fast, because time's clicking. It's a piece of a curry comb.
Yeah, okay.
For brushing a horse. Yep. Cool, fine. Sweet old piece of brass. Uh-oh. Look at that. He made it pretty. All right, everybody. Hole 22 on the day. Big iron again. Big iron again. Ugh. All right. Probably part of the old stove. Let's keep going. All right, everybody, hole 24 on the day. Just dug that piece of iron right behind y'all, maybe. Not high enough to be a coin, but could be a button. Probably a head stamp. Still plenty of signals here. Oh, right out of the edge of the hole. All righty, y'all. That might be cool, and it might just be a squished head stamp. What do we have? Doggone it. No? Well, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if that's a button or a head stamp. I think it's a head stamp. Anyway, I'm gonna clean on that a little bit, and I'm gonna bend back over and turn y'all right back on. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I cleaned up what I think is my head stamp a little bit. And it's very strange because it's got some, almost like some brass slag on top of it. So that's what had me fooled at first. I'm still not positive it's a head stamp. It's got to be, though. It's just very, I don't know. It's got a lot going on. So if that's something different at the truck, we'll let y'all know. It's got to be a head stamp. But anyway, it's definitely a little weird. All right, everybody. That was hole 24. Hole 25, I knew it was big iron. I thought it might be an axe head or something. Jess right up there. Chimney pile still right there. Something with some names on it. Oh, and a number. And a number. I wonder if that's a, I don't know, probably top off an old potbelly stove or something. Anyway, cool little piece of iron with some words on it. We'll see if we can clean that up a little bit. All right, everybody, hole 29 on the day for me, and I saw something flip out of the hole. I don't know what it is. Ha 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 ha. It's a piece of iron, but it might be a cool piece of iron. Check that out, y'all. I don't know. Some sort of blade and a handle. Might have been like a little pair of shears or something. And I got half of them. Anyway. I like that. That's cool. Oh, nope. No. Nope. That's got little pins through it. So that was probably a handle. We'll clean this up. Let's tell you what. If I can find my brush right quick, we're going to clean it up right now a little bit. Yeah, that part right there has pins through it. So, no, I got something very specialized. Ha! May have to ask Buckle Boy about this one. Very cool old piece of iron with some, I don't even know if those are brass pins through it. Anyway, interesting. I thought that might be the blade, but that might have been the handle. Who knows? All right, y'all. JD and I are down here at the truck doing a tailgate pouch. He had that pulling his britches down, and I had that pulling my britches down. And Jeff's walking down the hill here saying he's got something cool. So we're gonna meet him in the roadbed here and see what he's got. We got cool stuff too, by the way. We don't have awesome stuff. We have cool stuff.
I used up all my expertise with something cool. That's as far as I got.
All right, that is absolutely something cool.
Got pattern on it.
Okay, so this is a bowl from a rat tail spoon.
That's the first thing that came to mind.
Yep, that's the spoon handle.
But
it's pewter.
I was getting ready to ask you that.
Very, very old, man. Awesome, fine. A rat tail spoon bowl. Sometimes they took spoons and they would like roll old spoons and they would roll them to make like funnels out of them.
Something to pour.
To pour sugar or whatever in. So that one may have been rolled up on purpose. But yeah,
it's even.
Very cool. And I say rat tail, I don't know for sure what this little pattern is called, but I've seen it before.
Looks like where the handle.
Yeah, handle came out right there. And that was actually how they attached it or fused it or whatever. I believe. I'm not sure.
It's old.
Yeah, I'm smart, but I'm not the smartest. Cool find, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep, let's keep digging.
Talk about unedited.
All right, everybody. Let me see that penny, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. Awesome. We're going to go back up the hill and dig a little longer. And then we might go to another site that's on this same property. And maybe do a little sifting there. Very cool stuff, y'all. Let's keep digging. All right, everybody, we're standing around here telling lies. And so I was going to pick this up and show it to Jeff Moore and call it a pot leg. And I was also looking at that, which says Louisville, Kentucky, Lithgow Manufacturing Company, number 7. And I was picking this up, and they haven't seen what I've seen on this yet. But I was just looking at it, and I turned it over, and check that out, y'all. They're gonna come over here and look. Check out those two 7's. 7 on the bottom of the leg, and 7. I don't know what that is. Maybe a stove flue vent or something. 2 7's, y'all. Wow. One more, and we'll have.
Yeah.
We'll have a.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Starting to get a lucky 7.
Lucky 7's.
I was gonna say, tell me it ain't the same style.
It definitely is not. But that's pretty dang funny.
That is cool.
On the bottom of a pot leg, a 7. So maybe that was stove number 7. I don't know. Anyway, funny stuff. All right, everybody. I'm gonna hold 30, 33 on the day. Don't think I got it completely out, but I do think I moved it. It's very much a low tone, but it's a very solid signal. And not too far from where we're at. Oh. What in the world? I was going to say not too far from where we're at. I dug a, no idea what that is, y'all. Doesn't look that old, but it does look cool. It's coming apart. Not too far from where we're at, I dug, oh, doggone it, I left my brush in the truck. I dug a mouth harp or a jaws harp. No idea what that is. It doesn't look that old, but it does look cool. Definitely a little 2021 on the legend. Oh well, I think it's going to fall apart. If we can keep it together, though, we might show y'all at the tailgate. All right, everybody, we just came up the hill from the trucks and dug a button today. I'm on hole 34. 33 was that little weird looking watch thing. There you go. Popped it out of the hole and laid it back on top of the plug. Pretty little coverall button. Says it's a crown, so what does that say? Crown? It says crown because it's a crown. Crown overalls or coveralls. Anyway, cool old find. I'll take some pictures and show y'all that again on the tailgate. Fun stuff. Might be something else in the hole. I thought I was still beeping something in the hole. So crown overalls. That's pretty. All right, everybody. Just Jeff's right over there. I'm gonna hold 30. 38, and I just flipped something out. I'm gonna try to, Legend said it's right here in the middle of the plug. Sounded like a head stamp. All right, I'm gonna film my head stamp. I'm gonna leave my pin pointer on because I just didn't reach down and turn it off. And we're gonna walk over. Jeff says he has something he's clueless about. Well, he didn't say it exactly like that.
That's pretty accurate.
He didn't say I'm clueless. He said I found. Oh, cool. Yep.
I'm clueless. I'm saying it.
That's got a piece of brass around it, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, that's brass right there.
I don't think it is.
I've seen this something similar before, but I'm clueless with you. Hey, we're clueless.
Hey.
We're the clueless team. Hey, we'll figure that out though. Maybe by the video we'll have some answers. That's cool. Cool old find, man. Thanks. I bet that piece of brass was screaming at you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cool stuff. All right, everybody. Just Jeff's climbed up on the chimney. Don't jump off.
I'll try not to. I got to tie off.
JD Vance is on the other side of him. We're talking about going to another spot. I don't know. I'm gonna hold, oh, don't fall over. I'm gonna hold 41 on the day. Iron, 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 y'all. A little square nail. I didn't know what this was, but I'm assuming it's a very wore out horseshoe. I just don't know, y'all. It looks like a horseshoe, and then I dug that out of the hole, so that made me think even more. Look how thin that is, though, compared to that horseshoe. I don't know. Anyway, iron, iron, iron. There's more in there. I'm going to keep digging. Hole 41 on the day. Just keeps on giving. All right, everybody. Still right here around the chimney. JD and Just Jeff digging. I'm going to hold 46 on the day. Some sort of little mid-tone. I think I cut my hand, but I can't really tell where, so it can't be too bad, can it? Right here by Granny's Flowers. I'm a little hopeful while trying to dig live with one hand. All right, 1 second. All right, let's see what the legend says. Pretty scratchy. Could be iron, but we're going to figure out what it is. All right, once again, I'm going to hold 46. If this turns out to be anything, I'll show you in just a second. All right, everybody, hold 46 is trash. Yeah. All right, everybody, Jeff's right there. I shoveled it. I'm going to hold 52 on the day. 52. Dug a little spoonage down there under that root. Look at there, chopping on that root. A little iron spoon. I don't think that's a rat tail spoon like Jeff's. So I don't know, could be old. Anyway, reliving history, one old utensil at a time.
Keep it going.
Uh-oh, Jeff said keep it going. All right, let me pick my spoon up. When he said keep it going, it shocked me. And I dropped my spoon. I had spoon shockage.
I don't know what it is. That was cool.
Not a spoon, is it?
No.
That'd be too weird. Ah, sweet, go easy with that.
Yeah, it's kind of delicate.
Ah, that is cool. No wonder he said keep going. I like me some of that.
Guesses? It's pretty lightweight.
Broachy.
Yeah.
A weird piece of metal coming
Hit the other
across.
side with it.
Yeah, that go easy.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Definitely not a spoon. If so, it's a weird one. Huh.
I don't know.
Oh, I dropped a little teeny. I dropped one of the ears off of it. Doggone
I
it.
saw it hit the leaf.
Hey, now you get some more enjoyment out of it. You dig it some more. Hey, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Might have to wash that. Wash that off at the truck. I have no idea what that is. I think it's a flower. It's got holes all the way around in it, so no idea. Let me know if you want me to find that little piece for you.
You might have to.
Here, take this back. Go fine, man. All right, everybody. Got JD Vance here and just Jeff, and we found some stuff. I'm gonna run through it as fast as I can. I don't know what those are. Some compact pieces. I might put that on Buckle Boy ID site because that right there is cool. Found a toe tap, coverall button with a crown on it. That must be from England. 1905 Indian head penny. I should have saved that till last, but we got a bunch of cool stuff, y'all. Big old axe head, some sort of blade. Jeff Moore found a rat tail spoon, y'all. Pewter rat tail spoon, I think. I think that's what that is. We're not that smart because we don't dig a lot of those here in middle Georgia. But anyway, bunch of head stamps, bucket clasp, I think. Some cool old stove pieces. That one says, what did that one say? Lithgow Manufacturing Company, Louisville, Kentucky. And it's got a 7 on it. That one says something, we never did figure it out, but we should before the video, with a 3 on it. And then check out the bottom of this pot leg. Got a 7 on it as well. So 773 if you want to play the lottery. Well, if you were on this hunt and want to play the lottery. So anyway, got a piece of a curry comb, some horseshoes, maybe a homemade salt shaker thingy. A few things we don't know what they are. Once again, might put that on. I think that is hand forged. But could be a leg, could be a desk leg or something. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. What am I missing, y'all? Big square nut. Oh, where's my wrench I dug earlier?
Where is your wrench? That's a big old sucker too.
Yeah, I bet I laid that.
You did not.
I had a big old cool wrench somewhere, y'all. Big square ends on it. Anyway.
It's gonna take JD all night to find that.
Oh, and a piece of lead. Justin McGee. Justin McGee has 2 of these from here, so don't know if that's like just lead to make other things, to make bullets or what. But anyway, we've dug a couple of more of those here. So an arrow, this and that. Cool old stuff, y'all. Reliving history, one old tailgate full at a time.